Okay, then, or you can choose Slug Ammunition. Sacrifice raw power for increased range and accuracy. I don't know, with the other specifications that you can choose, I don't really see too many people using this one, because if you can choose, greater splash damage for rockets and grenades and, anything explosive, why would you really want that? But then again, I guess it all depends on how you play and what class you are and all of that good stuff. Now, the bottom 8 here are pretty much all for tanks. Tanks or similar. Everybody starts off with this. Sensors for all vehicles. It's kind of like that sensor ball from the snipers. Within a radius, it'll show enemies. So if you watch your mini-map while you're driving, keep an eye on it. You should be able to detect if a sniper's going to run up and try to C4 you. Everybody starts with that. And then as you unlock these, you can choose one of these, which is extra armor for your tank. Takes more damage, so they'll need more rockets to blow you up. Or you can choose the steel warheads, which cause more damage from firing from your tank. So you're gonna have to kind of choose which one of the two you really want. And we're back again. Anyway, so there's a thing about this that DICE has confirmed on it with these two here. As everybody knows, 2 people can get in a tank, but if 2 people have this equipped, the more armor, you are not going to get double the extra armor, or triple or 4 times or whatever. It'll only upgrade it once for extra armor, so the other one is kind of mute then. But if one person has extra armor and more explosive shells, they will both work then. So it's just you can't double up on the same specialization. So you're gonna have to talk with your squad mates, and if you're in a team, if you have a friend that you guys like to go in a tank with together, make sure one has one and one has the other, otherwise you're just wasting it. Okay, the other one is shotgun loading tubes and magazines. Effectively double shotgun clip capacity. So if you're running around with a shotgun, obviously, you'll probably want to use that. Why it's in the tank specializations, no clue. I'm guessing they run out of slots. Obviously that's what it looks like. But here we got vehicle ammunition racks improved. Decreases the amount of time needed to reload a vehicle's primary weapons. That can be very useful also. So everybody knows it takes a little while for it to reload, so if you're in a tank-on-tank battle, whoever has this is pretty much going to win. Whether you have the upgraded armor or not, because it's definitely going to be a lot faster. Or you can choose the 360-degree smoke field generated by 6 launchers. Provides a protective screen for the vehicle and nearby infantry. Again, I haven't seen this yet. I don't know anybody that has it to give you input on it, because if the spotting system gives those orange triangles, I don't know if this is going to overcome that or not. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay, higher power optical and digital sight package for the driver of armored vehicles. Basically, it's like a scope for your tank. So that could be very useful too if you're going to want to sit on a hill, like I see a lot of people do. And I think it's annoying as all hell, but what you going to do? It's a game. So that could be useful for them. And last but not least, double package, so the person that's driving the tank can also have not only the big gun but also a second turret. So you could really have 2 people in a tank and have 2 turrets. So the driver could have use of the cannon and the turret at the same time. Because right now the way it is, the driver gets in, all he can do is the cannon, and that's it. So this could be very useful. I'm not sure if it adds another turret or not, or if you can just have like one person in a tank and have control of the turret also. I'm not exactly sure how that works, so I haven't seen it yet. I obviously don't have it yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Okay, that covers all of the weapons, gadgets, and specializations. As you can see now, that's why I wanted to do it like this, because it's going to be impossible to go through every possible combination you can have and show it in gameplay. It's just it's going to be impossible to do. So I figured that would be the easiest way to do it. One thing I wanted to show, somebody asked about controls. How are the controls? It's been so long since I played Bad Company 1, and I didn't really play it all that much, hardly at all. I didn't even play the multiplayer on Bad Company 1, so I can't tell you how this compares to Bad Company 1. All I can say is the controls are a lot like 1943, with a few exceptions, obviously. But we'll take a look at the controls. Okay, here are the default controls, basically. As you can see, it's pretty much exactly like 1943, except for the gadgets. And then the melee, the throw grenade, zoom, fire, reload, switch weapons, jump, that's all the same. The sprint, run, look, crouch, that's all the same from 1943. You can change it like this: alternate southpaw, it looks like that's it. Stick configuration, legacy southpaw, default. Land buttons, I'm guessing this is going to be for the other drive left, drive lefty, normal, so you can change that, because right now I know you push forward on the left stick and that's how you go. So, but you can change that, looks like, to basically 1943 controls. It's exactly the same as 1943 as the drive here. That's kind of interesting. Land sticks, default, south, legacy southpaw. That's all the same. Air buttons, I imagine that's going to be for the helicopters and that kind of stuff. Yep. Triggers, lefty triggers. Air sticks, default, southpaw, legacy southpaw. So I just use to keep mine all on default. Inverted flight, inverted look, sensitivity. I'm still playing with that. I still can't find my exact perfect setting here, but I'm just gonna keep it at middle, and I'll try to get used to it. Your video, your brightness, contrast, all that good stuff. Audio, your music, master, dialogue, car radio for in the vehicles, if you want to turn that on and off, your sound system, voiceover language, optional enemy team voice, you can shut that off if you want, and the game, hint system, aim assist, no, yes, so obviously I need it if anybody's seen my games.